What's poppin', people? My name is dukhed, and today I'll discuss the literal worst field upgrade in the game, which is Dart Flare. And this fucking field upgrade is pitiful, bro. Dart Flare is absolutely pitiful. And my grievance with how bad it is the fact that the two best field upgrades in the game, and I'm talking about Ether Shroud and Frenzy Guard. The two best field upgrades in the game, one being Ether Shroud, which you literally cannot go down when you proc that shit. And on top of that, it has so much utility to where you're able to cloak your other teammates in an Ether Shroud. You're able to revive people, of course, while you're in Ether Shroud. There are so many things you're able to do with Ether Shroud. Also, Frenzy Guard. It's not that you can't go down when you have Frenzy Guard. It's the fact that, like, you have to try to fucking go down. You can also put your other teammates in Frenzy Guard. They can get kills and give you armor. It refills your armor, which is very important in this game. When you have two really good field upgrades like that, the fact that Dart Flare is so trash in comparison is absolute nonsense. So I'm going to suggest some changes that they can do to make this shit better, right? So first of all, they need to make it to where you can damn near spam Dart Flare, right? That shit should charge so fucking fast. It should charge so goddamn fast. I mean, I'm not saying you should get every like 5 kills, but like you're killing 20 zombies, you pretty much have the shit back. That's how it should be, right? Also, it should give you base 2 charges. Base 2 charges. You have to have an augment for it to give you 2 charges. It should give you base 2 charges, right? And then that augment should make the charges go up to 3. In my opinion. Also, the fucking damage is absolutely pitiful. It is god awful. What the fuck? It does fine against normal zombies, but against manglers, it doesn't even kill them with an entire fucking Dart Flare. You're gonna see it in the background of this footage. You're gonna see that manglers don't even get killed with a fucking entire Dart Flare. The damage also that it's supposed to be super effective against, since it deals Shadow Rift damage, it's supposed to be super effective against amalgams. I put this shit on an amalgam with significantly increased duration, and it didn't even bring the amalgam to half health. It barely even brought it to a fourth of its health gone. That is absolutely ridiculous. The Dart Flare should do significantly more damage to all enemies. It should be significantly more damage to amalgams, fucking abominations, manglers, right? With the amalgams, it should basically fucking one-shot the amalgams. Like in one Dart Flare, you're killing the entire amalgam, right? With the abomination, I'd say it should bring it down to half health, whatever round you're on, half health. And with the manglers, it should outright kill them. You should be able to kill multiple manglers in one Dart Flare, in my opinion. Also, the Dart Flare should do critical damage, because as it stands right now, even if you hit a mangler in their critical spot, like their head, or you hit an abomination in its open mouth that's lit up, you don't deal critical damage. You should absolutely deal critical damage. You should. You absolutely should. All right. We need to bring this shit more in line with Ether Shroud and fucking Frenzy Guard. Not even Ether Shroud and Frenzy Guard. Bring it more in line with Energy Mine. Energy Mine is even way better than Dart Flare, right? There's this field upgrade is just pitiful, bro. And I'm not suggesting these things just because I want the game to be easier. That is not why I'm suggesting these things. I just don't want it to be where like 2 field upgrades are king, right? Because as it stands now, there's not really any reason to not run Frenzy Guard and Ether Shroud, right? There really isn't a reason to not run those two field upgrades, because they're so fucking good. They have so much utility. In Black Ops Cold War, there wasn't really a reason not to run Ring of Fire. Not really, right? Because it just did so much goddamn damage that you didn't really even need another field upgrade, right? So I don't want the game to be like that, to where we have such a clearly defined meta. It should be, it should be viable across the board. But anyway, let me know what you think about these suggested changes. Do you think that Dart Flare is fine? Do you think that it just doesn't need to be fucking changed? Do you think that it's so woefully garbage that they need to fucking buff it significantly? Let me know. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Bye. Gone.
hit that like button, comment, subscribe, clap your cheeks. Bye.